Hey guys, Iceman here, and today we're going over episode 3 of Pokemon Horizons. Now, this episode did continue the momentum set up from the first episode, but yeah, let's get right into the review. Make sure you like this video and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Just like last week, before I say anything else, all I gotta say is props for the Liko and Roy rap that ended the episode. I thought it was really fun, and hey, very good way to end over Pokemon Shiratori and whatever the last one even was called. Next up, I want to talk more about the structure of this episode. You see, this episode is way different from last week because instead of developing the story, this episode is used more to develop the characters. Now, let me explain. First up, a major aspect of this episode is the Volt tacklers and the relationship they have with each other. We see multiple times them perform their little handshake, and I just want to add, I love how Ludlow's never with them and just always like joins in like the little ending. I always thought that was like hilarious. We start off like the episode by seeing like the dynamic the Volt Crashers have, and I appreciate that because we're gonna be focusing on all these characters. The problem with Journeys is we basically didn't know anything about half the characters that Ash and Go were with every day. That won't be a problem here because everyone in the Volt Crasher seems like they'll have major importance and get their own episodes. Now, it's not just a relationship with each other that is explored. Liko's relationship and role within the team is basically explored. This is to build up her joining them at the end. For example, we see Liko work with Molly to go to a Pokemon Center to get medicine for the ship. Also, I want to add, this scene was actually sweet, seeing her like watch the woman in her Vulpix and remembering Sprigatito. Because besides Liko's relationship with other characters, her relationship with Sprigatito is basically what this episode revolves around, which it's a nice detail to see her just thinking about how her best friend is just gone, Sprigatito. It's taken by Mifio. And speaking of Amifio, the explorers actually felt like characters this episode. Besides Amifio, the other two just felt like NPCs standing there waiting, hey, there's the kid, let's battle. But they give personality to the one girl. I think her name's, let me see, Kanya. Yeah, they develop Kanya a bit, give her this fun little personality that she's in love with Sprigatito and wants to be friends with it forever and doesn't want to give it back. That's a nice little detail about her, and I hope we see it continue on where one of the explorers try to fight Liko, Roy, and the Bolt Crashers. She freaks out over Sprigatito and tries to convince her to join their organization. Now, Zer, the guy, he doesn't really get much, but he does seem like he's a very serious guy as we see him put a tracker on the Bolt Crasher's ship. I'm wondering where that's going to go in the next episodes. Yeah, but after helping Molly get the medicine, this is when the real plot of the episode starts. Liko finds Murdoch and Freed with their Rockruff barking at a woman who is Kanya in disguise. So Liko, Freed, chase down Kanya, while Murdoch stays back to deal with like some people she pushed over. Rockruff is the MVP of this episode. He legit saw through that disguise, something Ash Ketchum couldn't even do, and was ready to take down Kanya. Once arriving at the explorer's base, we see Freed and Liko's teamwork excel. We see them split up, and Liko reunites with Sprigatito, which is a really nice scene. But meanwhile, we get the Captain versus Sarah Ledge rematch. This battle was incredible. The animation, the move choreography, chef kisses. Too bad it didn't get a serious ending because Liko uses Leaf Edge to basically have her and Freed be able to disappear without a trace, which is what I was talking about, their excellent teamwork. With Sprigatito now saved, the Volt Crashers set off on their next journey. But the episode also ends with Liko deciding she wants to join the team, which is a really nice setup for the rest of the series. With Liko now a part of the Volt Crashers, this is the ending of Liko's prologue. She now has Sprigatito back, and she's living the dream, and she still talks to Anne. That's a W right there. Anne is the best character in the show ever. And the episode even ends with Roy finding the Volt Crasher's flag, leading in the next episode where he's going to join the team officially. Now, overall, I really liked this episode. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was more meant to just tie up loose ends of the first one. Also, instead of being a more story-heavy episode, this one is more meant to build relationships between the cast. with those small scenes like Freed and Liko working together, and Molly and Liko going to the Pokemon Center, and even the small bits of development between the Explorer members, with Kanya being intimidated by Amithio when she was like freaking out about how cute Sprigatito is. But yeah, this episode really just is more just, I can't wait to learn more about the Volt Crashers and the Explorers. Like, these characters seem very interesting. I can't wait to just explore them more. But first, we gotta be introduced to Roy, which I'm excited for, and it's gonna seem like it's breaking the serious tone because Roy seems like the more fun Ash-like character. I'm excited to meet Roy, but I don't know what to expect of him, so I don't have my high hopes as much as I did for Liko. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. I give this episode a 7 out of 10, and I hope you guys like this video and subscribe for more content like this in the future. S-Man.